Good morning, everyone. CM here. I'm about to get this guy shipped off to Hawaii. This is something I built kind of a spur of the moment, didn't even have planned for. But that chunk of Spectrumwear that was laying there for months, I mean, like, yeah, about 4 months. I finally did something with it. So I was cruising on eBay and I found a pair of Treeman scales, and these are G10, kind of coyote color. They're not like through and through solid color. You know, you've got some variation like in the colors, but yeah, kind of like a wood grain type of deal. There must be a layer in there somewhere, but I couldn't pass up on this deal. It was like $26 plus shipping. Came with screws and posts. Fuck yeah! I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm gonna do something with them. So those sat on my table for another week, and then I started looking at the Spectrumwear and looking at the scales and thinking, lay this over it. Oh wait, these little, guard and ramp areas protrude about a 3/16 inch from each side. But if I placed it on there and traced it out and say ground off this and this to be even, because my Spectrumwear bar is only 2 inches wide. Just so you know, if I am working on a knife or you wanted me to build you something, my bar stock that I order is 2 inches wide. So yeah, keep it in the confines of that. So yeah, I drew it up and take a look at it, ground it, and yeah, it looks all right. Who knew? So on to the design. I decided to go with the Tanto. Big surprise, right? I mean, like half the knives I make are Tantos. And I decided to incorporate a large upper choil. I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. I was debating on doing a full double edge, but I decided just to put like a swedge. Also, this choil, this top choil, I'm just going to call it that for lack of a better word, enables you to go for the Randall fighting grip, which is an edge in hammer grip. So yeah, this is something that I learned about in the last year. Thank you, Blade Forms Practical Tactical, for actually having pertinent information for once. But yeah, material is Spectrumwear, which is an electro slag remelt formulation steel. It's the equivalent to CPM Crewwear or Zap's Z-Wear or what's the other one? PD1. Yeah, same steel. I mean, very, very similar, for lack of better words, analogous, like M390 and 204P. All right, let's get to numbers. This billet of steel was 232 thousandths thick, I believe, something like that. I've surface ground it down to about 225. Sharpened length is, let's see here, is 5 3/4 to the bolster. I'm just going to call it that, or the front of the scale, 6 1/16. Total length is 11 and almost 3/8, definitely a quarter. So standard CM chisel grind with a convex secondary bevel and a 20-degree back bevel on the flat side. Let's see if I can catch this without getting any overly clarified light. Clarified, is that a word? Okay, whatever. So yeah, this should be very easy to maintain. Screaming sharp though. So I decided to leave the heat treat tempering color on. This has been tempered twice at 1,000 degrees for 2 hours each hit. Resulting in a Rockwell of 60 RC. So the tempering scale that is built up is actually a pretty decent coating, and because PD1 Crewwear, whatever you want to call it, is a tool steel that will corrode. This is kind of nice, to have that protective benefit. Also, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. Nope. I had a brain fart, but I lost it. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, originally I was going to have my buddy hit it on his 2x72 mounted surface grinder, sat in the entire fucking thing, just like the purple B75P knife that I just did like a week ago. But when I saw this badass this heat treat oxide layer, I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna grind it and leave it two-toned. Yeah, that's the words, two-toned. So grinding this while hardened is a royal fucking bitch. Let me tell you that. It is not fun. I went through more belts than I can remember ever going on through any belts on any recent projects I did on this one. Okay, 14.385 ounces. Balance is going to be right here at the finger guard. Yeah. Now this is skeletonized. It isn't skeletonized to the degree that Treeman does theirs, but you know, there's some heft. Yes, see? Aha. Okay, the rig weighs 4.066 ounces. The buyer wanted CM carry, so that's what he gets. Turn off, damn you. Hello, bye-bye. All right. I don't know what else can be said about this knife, but when I was drawing up the profile, cutting everything to fit and whatever, my goal was a combat knife. Now, a combat knife is not a fighting knife and it's not a utility knife. It's a blend of the two. And I think this would fill the role of a modern combat knife. So there it is. Beauty and the Beast. Fits great in a reverse grip. Enough punyo to cap your thumb over. Enough punyo for butt strokes. Not enough for joint manipulation, coming over the arm. But definitely, I left this little exposed nub there for a contact point. I believe in the Treeman design, it is originally for a lanyard hole, but I'm not Treeman. So, yeah, that I'm just gonna call this the Freeman Treeman, right? Right. Like, in no disrespect for the actual Mr. Bearing and Treeman Knives, but I just kind of, my last name is Freeman, so fuck it. Yeah, this will be what I'm going to call it. All right. As always, stay armed, stay alert, stay alive. Hooah. All right. God bless. Hooah. Hooah. So there's that. Aha. Oh yeah. Also, just so you know, fucking Kydex will put scratches in knives. See? Yep, there it is. Oh, that's a cat ear. Yeah. But yes. Public service announcement. Yeah, there's WD-40 all inside this sheath too. All right. Seriously though, I guess I'll repeat myself. As always, stay armed, stay alert, stay alive. Hooah. God bless. Later.